Hi, Marcin. Welcome to the Leanpub launch video for A Programmer's Diary, Learning to Code Browser Extensions. I was wondering if you could please tell us a little bit about your book and about yourself.
Hello, and thanks for having me. This is a kind of a strange book because some time ago I figured that I would like to learn to write browser extensions because it is something I need. I mean, I would really like to be able to modify my browser to suit my needs. So when I thought about this, I decided I could write a book. When I learned it, I could teach others. Why not, right? Because it's a thing that is potentially useful for a lot of people. And sometime later, I thought maybe I'll do this crazy idea that while learning how to write browser extensions, I'm going to document my learning process. I'm going to write my thoughts. I'm going to write sort of a stream of consciousness slash diary slash rentish thing where I write what I'm thinking, what I'm associating with this, and so on. Maybe other programs could relate to this. Maybe other programs would like to read this, because we programmers read a lot of technical stuff, but we seldom read non-technical stuff. I mean, we of course probably do in our spare time, but how often do programs read programming related non-technical stuff? Never, maybe. So I figured, let's give it a try. Maybe nobody will be interested in it. Maybe somebody will. Let's see. And this is the idea of this book.
Well, that sounds like a great idea for a book. I would say, eat your own dog food, as programmers might say. But sort of write as you learn things, write the instructions that you figured out yourself or learned or write them out and then try them yourself as you're going along. Browser extensions, for anyone who's listening or who's watching who might not know what those are. If you're watching this in a web browser, there's little extensions you can often get. There's all kinds of really cool tools that people can build. And you can tell that, that this can be something that people get quite passionate about, because the extensions that they build can actually really improve their lives. They're if you spend all day on the computer, or if you do your work on your computer, or even if it's like, a big part of what you do for fun, having these extensions, and I've got a bunch that I use myself, can be really helpful. So having a fun, accessible book available that you're writing on and publishing as you go, I think is a great idea for a lot of people in general, but particularly the audience that we have on Leanpub. Just before I let you go, I wanted to ask you, I know you're from your profile that you're a fan of board games. And so I know it's a hard question, but what's your favorite board game if you have one?
That's actually not a very hard question for me, because my favorite board game is actually a card game, which is close enough. And this is definitely an older game. It has a bit over 10 years, I believe. It's Race for the Galaxy, which is one of the best games I've ever played, and I'm still coming back to it once in a while. So it's really good.
Oh, fantastic. I'm putting that on my list. Well, thank you very much, Marcin, for being on the launch video for your book.
Thanks so much.